Hey everybody, this is Rydo, and we are back with another recording of LEGO Star Wars The Complete Saga. Let us begin. Chapter 2, The Great Pit of Carkoon. We may get one more image here of Leia in her skimpy outfit, as Jabba the Hutt is infatuated with her. I think it would be kind of a heartwarming tale if it turned out that Jabba the Hutt really was in love with Leia and just didn't know how to express himself appropriately. But I mean, if you take Jabba the Hutt's life story, you could do quite a lot with it since we don't really know too much about it. I mean, there's tales you could tell about how he got to the point he is at this point, where he's a notorious criminal and doing all these mean things. They're gonna make us jump. But see, this movie has him as a pure bad guy. But you could do a backstory of how he got to that point easily. Finally decided to get serious. Is that Lando Calrissian there helping him? Let's see. Yeah, Lando Calrissian. So now we need to save the princess. Speaking somewhat of misplaced romantic feelings, wasn't it the case that Luke was romantically interested so much in Princess Leia, and then just kind of stopped being interested in between one movie and the other? I'm not sure there really was any scene or anything about it. Maybe the scene was when Han Solo got frozen in carbonite, that you realized she was in love with Han Solo and backed off then. I need to go watch these movies bad. All I can do is speculate on barely no knowledge whatsoever right now. I need to just spend the 6+ hours it would take to watch all of Star Wars and do it. There we go. Take these guys out. What was the point of getting up here? Is there some collectible up there? I have no idea. There's the creature in the middle of the ground. Get some more coins here. instead. Move on to the next ship. Boba Fett. So last level we fought the Rancor, and he had 3 hearts. Boba Fett has 4. I don't think you need to do that. I don't think you need to say every bad guy you fight has to be one stronger than the next one. Particularly in this fight, because this is literally just, he's gonna fly to 4 different locations and you have to hit him 4 times. I would have been fine with 3. I would have been fine with 1 or 2. And that's it for Boba Fett, I suppose. He could have survived that. So now we need to get onto the big ship. I'm sure there probably has been a story about Jabba the Hutt's early life and all of that. Because I believe he was, as a child, at the pod race. And that would seem to indicate that the story here may have influenced him a little bit. So, right here is a problem area, if I'm remembering correctly, because you have all these things you can lift, and some will go only a certain height and then fall back down, some will break off. And it's kind of a hide and seek. And it's fine. It's a fine puzzle if nobody's shooting it. But I imagine here in a second, some guys are going to start shooting at me. Alright. Now I have to make a platform for myself, jump, and then jump over here. Now I can't really get up there right now. But I can now. So we come across the front of it. This is a good level design, but again, not very Lego-y. Look at this huge ship. There's nothing about this is Lego. This is just animated. I guess that is where a lot of the work goes in this, is that, okay, this section's Lego right here, but I think a lot of the work in a Lego game that you have to put in it is to take what are probably 3D models from other games, other Star Wars games that probably already exist, and turn them into Lego versions, and have the knowledge and the intelligence to be able to yeah, it's really more experience than intelligence. focus that bottom one. That doesn't make any sense. Lando, get over there. What does this do? What does this do? No idea what any of that does. Well, I can't get over here. I can get up here if I don't fall. Everybody come up here. Somebody else come up here. No, I need a Sith character to pull this lever too, so this won't work unless this one works and that one. So nothing up here I can do right now. Makes no sense. All I can do is spin the middle one. And I've already got the middle one. So maybe I need a Sith power to spin the bottom one, I guess. That's what I'm going to assume. And because I can assume that, I'm going to move on with the story. Since this level... No, this level just started, didn't it? I'm confusing this level with the previous level because it's basically right next to each other in the movie. Shoot those bad guys. This is fun, a lot more fun. But still, that guy blocked the shot with the shovel, which he shouldn't have been able to do. One of the problems is with this game is your guys, people on your team cannot actually kill anybody. They'll sit there and get in the way, and they will shoot at them, sure, but their bullets do not do any damage. Which is a little irritating. Let's see. C-3PO is probably not who we need. Hey, it is C-3PO. Up we go to the next area. Everything else in that section needs to be done in free play. This back there needs to be done in free play. So there's a little secret here. We're building a DJ disco room. There's one speaker, there's the turntable. Oops. Broke it, don't worry, I can put it back together. There's definitely some inconsistency with that part of this game too. Sometimes you break things, they just explode in the studs. Sometimes you break things and they can totally be put back together. I generally would want it to be both. I would want it to both be things get broken and they give studs and they can be put back together, and if they're broken the second time they don't give studs, or you could just always get studs when you put things together and not get anything when you break things, which was fine by me too. Here we go. You and me, Chewie, we're gonna do it. Disco puzzle. Now, if you were playing with a real person, this could potentially be a difficult puzzle, because particularly if they're not gonna follow instructions. Disco. These guys are just gonna dance anyway, so I can kind of just ignore it. We'll just move forward. Isn't this where Jabba was? Han Solo was saved today. Oh, Jabba was in the next room. And so she chokes him. Does she kill him? Brutally? I think she brutally kills him. See, you could put a whole different sad ending to that. If it really is that Jabba was really in love with her. Of course, that's not how the movie really went. I'm just saying you could write some backstory. It could be, you could make it be that way by revisionist history, basically. Even in the story, strangling somebody to death is pretty violent. Which is kind of in line with Princess Leia, in fact, because Princess Leia, in other scenes, showed a propensity towards violence. Perhaps at one point they were going to reveal her to be getting influenced by the dark side of the Force. And because of that, she needed to keep herself under control. That is a possibility. It just never gets really fully fleshed out. Maybe in the new movie that will be what happened exactly, is that something will have occurred and Princess Leia would have become influenced by the dark side, and thus they have to deal with that. There is a red brick that disarms the guys. It will be one of the bricks I probably will want to get. If these guys can't shoot at me, if I'm invincible, then they cannot shoot me from halfway across the map. Force choke that guy. Sure. Force choke that guy. See, I'm doing the force choke now too. So I've already started to, as Luke, he's started to be influenced by the dark side too. I don't know if I'm supposed to get up there or if this is just a little extra section. on here? Nothing. Yeah, this isn't... This needs to be open first. Oops. Where are you? There we go. Go down here. Go up here. Go over here. Jump up at some point? Yep, here. There we go. That opens that. I really should look up like a kill count of which characters killed the most people. I think probably Luke still would win that because he blew up like the Death Star, and if you, by blowing up the Death Star, you probably killed like thousands of workers, even if it wasn't in like full work order. I would still suspect that there was thousands of clone troopers and just construction workers on that thing. Yeah, when you start to think about Star Wars, emphasis on the wars starts to be a real thing. Because there is a lot of death in it. They just don't show it very brutally. Yeah, I don't think I can reach this without Jar Jar Binks, which means another free play mode thing. I know it also feels like I'm just giving up on a lot of things, saying I have to do it in free play mode, but that's experience mostly of this and this game and games like it. So I'm pretty sure I'm right on those points. Alright, so now we got a ramp. Get over here. Like it's going to be a non-stop flood of people, and I cannot fire because it's not activated. Where are you, R2D2? We need you to activate this. Powered up. Good. Yeah, let's come over here and see this. Get these studs. Those two things way at the beginning of this area were the things I was supposed to shoot a long time ago. So it would have been a little irritating if you'd gotten all the way to the end of this and you hadn't exposed those two items. So R2D2 can hover, so he should have made it. C3PO understandably wouldn't have, but then they pick him up and save him. So I guess you could say maybe Jabba the Hutt actually survived that. And so did Boba Fett. And they could show up in the movie. I'd like to see what a Jabba the Hutt as an older character would look like, if he'd look any different, really. if I was gonna animate him older, I would have him, since he doesn't really have any hair, I would have his skin go grayer and possibly with more spots, like liver spots in humans. Anyways, that's the Great Pit of Carson. What was it? Carkoon. So, that's it for this episode. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. Let me know in the comments if you think I'm way off base with my love of Jabba the Hutt, and I'm a big old weirdo, because I probably am. If you want to support me, you can click on my name, Rydo. On the right will be a blue button that says support this channel. Click it and make a donation. And if you want to friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.